Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the New York Yankees. We're all eager to see if his heroics last time out carry over. He was absolutely dialed in at the plate, Singy.
Dialed in is right, partner. Everything seemed to be going his way. Looking forward to seeing if that same timing and energy carries over in this one.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the hill, the lefty, Carlos Rodon.
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
And the batter now, Jarren Duran. Just off the outside edge, and we are underway. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now it's going to be David Hamilton. Safe at second, and that was not close. Just missed. On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. Fights that one away, still 1-2. At the belt and fires. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's Devers at the plate. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Runner takes off, and that one fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off. And 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
And now it's Alex Bregman, and that drops in for a strike. That's outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Pickoff move to second. Durant dives back in safely. Man at second. Outside. Ball 2.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
And a swing and a miss there. Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back now in the Bronx. On the hill here today, Hunter Dobbins. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, you know, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Ben Rice, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Rice goes 6'1", 215 pounds, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
Brings it in. 1 away. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees.
Batting second,
and a big factor for them in recent games, Austin Wells.
Well, he's been a very consistent performer this year. And, man, when you look up and you're in the top 5 in batting average in the American League, tell you what, that raises your level of confidence to keep it going and try to finish in that picture or maybe at the very top. He's been spraying the balls all over the yard. We're going to keep our eyes on him in this one.
Aaron Judge in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
One down, base is empty. That one finds the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Judge rips that one. He's got it. That's out number 2.
Batting third, the center fielder, Cody.
2 outs, base is empty.
Bellinger.
Digging in, Cody Bellinger. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. 0-0 after 1 from Yankee Stadium. Inning number 2 when we get back on the show. Back for more from the Bronx. Second inning set to go. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Rodon back to work. Abreu went deep in his most recent game. Rodon ready to fire now. Fouled off left side. Swings through that. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Second inning here, no score. Fought off foul. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Here's Story now. There's a strike. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ground ball. Goldie steps on the bag. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Boston. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back at Yankee Stadium, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's the veteran first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. On the ground to third. Bregman to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Now here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. First pitch, not close. Fastball for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that is out of play. Next pitch is in the dirt. 2-2. 1 out, bases empty. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one is absolutely belted. That's long gone. That's worth the price of admission. His 11th of the year, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that? Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Hard hit left side. Bregman to first. 2 down.
Batting 7, the left fielder,
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
And that one fouled off. Up and in, and that's ball one. On the ground, Story whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
23, Romy Gonzalez.
There's the strike. Ground ball right side and foul ball. Rodon ready. The 0-2 on the way. And a breaking ball misses outside. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
The catcher, Carlos Navarro.
Well, no surprise with this decision to delay the game. The rain is here, and it doesn't look like it's going away anytime soon. And we're going to have to sit tight, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, I don't see a break in the storm coming anytime soon, and I've got my $4.99 weather app, which is pretty trusty, and the radar says it's going to stay this way for at least another hour. So if that's the case, get ready for some new pitchers to take the mound when we get back.
We welcome you back with good news. The tarp is off the field, and it's done raining here at the ballpark, so we can get back to action. Carlos Rodon stays in the game after a long delay, so we'll see how that impacts him. At the plate to get us started again, Carlos Narvaez. The other way, and foul ball. Narvaez launched a homer in his most recent game. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him swinging.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Back to the top of the lineup. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jarren Duran. And the first offering is not close. Just missed. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And next for the Red Sox, David Hamilton. That one inside. 1-0. Tying run is at first here in the third and final game of the series. Runner on the go. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Next offering is in for a strike. Just misses with that one. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Up the middle, finds its way through, base hit. Coming home, he scores to tie it up. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Back-to-back base hits. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And here is Devers. That one outside. Ball 1. Hamilton off of first with 2 away. Step off throw to first. Hamilton back in on a dive. And Devers hits that one. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even at 1 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Pitching for the
bottom half of the 3rd, and they bring in a new pitcher, Garrett Whitlock.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees.
Wells.
Tap foul at the plate. Fights it off. You'll see another. Next pitch off the plate, and that's ball 1. Hit on the ground to the right side. He'll do it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, DJ.
And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. That's inside. Ball 1. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Josh Winkowski getting loose out there. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Rafaela sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
In now is the Yankees DH, Ben Rice. Fly to left his first time. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Here is Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And Judge spoils that one. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. And the inning is over. The Yanks lead one. Still tied 1-1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Jared De Los Santos.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Here's Alex Bregman. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That pitch clips the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Bregman in his 9th season, 30 years old now, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. That one missing inside. Slapped foul. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Outside with a breaking ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
He was all over that one. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Go ahead run on base. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Bregman aboard here at first with nobody out. And that's downstairs and outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2 balls and a strike. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Around second is Bregman. Throw comes in, runner stopped, second and third, nobody out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Bregman, and he scores. It's an RBI single and a 2-1 ball game now.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Here's Trevor Story. First pitch just misses. Traffic on the bases with one already in. Top half of inning number 4.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 2-1.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Ground ball right side, and a base hit knocks in a run.
Back-to-back singles. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
First and second, no outs. Next is the speedy first baseman, Romy Gonzalez. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And delivers outside. Red Sox leading it by 2. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they just get 1. And here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Runner on the go. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. The 0-1. To short, could be 2. The throw to second on to Goldschmidt. That's 2. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Yankees 1. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
To the right side, and that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, first baseman,
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. He's 0 for 1. On the ground to third. Off balance feed, there's 1. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
13, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
So digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Tapped on the ground softly to short. Story on the run, sends it over to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. Score holds, it's 3-1.
Now pitching.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th.
41.
Tim Hill.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So the batting order turns over. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. He's 2 for 2. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And he lays down a bunt. Bare hand has to hurry. And he beats it. He's safe.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Bellinger returns it to the infield. Rudder stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning. First and second, no outs. Devers now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Despite having 9 hits in the game, the numbers don't exactly jump off the page in terms of exit velocity. Nearly half have been traveling less than 90 miles per hour off the bat, but they're finding a way to get it done.
Red Sox by 2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's one down.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Bregman batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Duran, the lead runner, out at second. Hamilton over at first with 1 away. Bregman takes downstairs.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Next offering is in for a strike. Cut on and lifted in the air. Bellinger. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Wilyer Abreu will hit next. 1 for 2. Just missed. First and second, 2 down, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through that one, out in front that time. And a big swing and a miss. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Yankees 1. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers.
Volpe.
Whitlock back to work. Up and in. And that is ball 1. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Right through there for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
2-1 now. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now it's going to be Jason Dominguez. Grounded out his first time. And takes low for ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Cut on and miss. And safe. It's a stolen base. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season. Runner at second, nobody out. Check swing, and he held up.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Whitlock checks the runner. Volpe back on a dive. And he can't come up with it. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
At the plate, Austin Wells. Grounded out his first time up. That's outside, and that's ball one. It looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well and the rest of the inning.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And it gets by him. One runs in, headed to the plate. He'll score, and the Yankees even it up. It's 3-all.
Well, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Garrett Whitlock is done, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. New pitcher for the Red Sox, Zach
Number
Kelly.
76.
On for the 30th time this year.
Kelly.
Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That missed inside. 1-0. That one ripped but foul. Next offering upstairs. No outs. Runner on second. The pitch to LeMahieu. That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. That one is gone. A 2-run blast. And that's how they take the lead. It's 5-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Look, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Aaron Judge at the plate. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Abreu calls it in, 2 away.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
2 down, bases empty. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. That's ripped, base hit. So Paul Goldschmidt now gets a chance with 2 gone.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Goldschmidt.
Here is Goldschmidt. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. And down on strikes. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. 5 innings complete. It's the Yankees 5 and the Red Sox 3.
Now pitching.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Ian Hamilton.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Here's the center fielder, Cedon Rafaela. And that's outside. Liner, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
The batter, number 10, shortstop,
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Romy Gonzalez up next for the Red Sox. Out there to center. Bellinger in a full sprint. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is out of here. His second home run of the series. It's 5-5. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter. But that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and stepping in is the speedy Jarren Duran. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one carrying, and it's caught just in front of the wall. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. All even at 5 apiece. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Josh Winkowski.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2.
Number 25.
A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
Now the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. That one not close. Now 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a miss.
One strike.
Right side. And that chance handled. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 24,
Jason Dominguez. Stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That's to third. Bregman to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning coming up. We're all tied up 5-5.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
56.
Mark Leiter Jr. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. Here's the second baseman, David Hamilton.
The second baseman, David Hamilton.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
That one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. One gone here.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Devers in the box now. No balls and a strike. Leiter measures 6 feet even, 33 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Oh, that hit him. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the second out of the inning. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. 1 for 3. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Line drive. That's a fair ball inside third. Headed for the plate. He'll score. The throw is wild, and it gets away. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Oh, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
Rafaela.
So stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. First offering, and it just misses. Abreu at second with 2 down. And a foul ball. On the ground, right side. Over to Goldie. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Red Sox with an RBI double. It's now 6-5. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Justin Slayton.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Little chopper rolls foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. On a line. Out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. Home run number 15 on the year. And we are all tied up. It's 6-6.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. The cutter up and in can be such a tough pitch for the hitters. You have to keep your hands above the baseball, and that's exactly what he did. He caught it out front and drove it out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. That's in there. Strike 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. Down the right field line and a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So back to the top of the order. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. On the ground, right side. Oh, great stop. The feed for 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Awesome job of getting to that baseball. Really good dive there. Doesn't have time to get up to his feet, so he throws from the seat of his pants, and he throws on the money.
Here comes Aaron Judge. This guy with light tower power. And that one fouled off. And the 0-1. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
All over that one right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes. Really important at bat coming up now.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Justin Slate won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. On the mound now, Brennan Bernardino.
He's averaging more than one hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Big spot, and Cody Bellinger stepping to the dish.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Hard hit, base hit, coming home. He will score, and the Yankees take the lead. Runner holds at third, respecting the big arm at center field.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So two in scoring position with one out. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This will be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
That gets by him. One run is in. Another comes in to score, and they take a 3-run lead.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
The third baseman, number 13, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Story to second, double play. And that'll do it for the inning. 4 runs in the inning, and they've jumped in front. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Yankees 9 and the Red Sox 6.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
New York
and a new
Yankees,
arm on the mound to start the 8th.
number
Jonathan
43.
Loaisiga.
Jonathan Loaisiga.
Here's Trevor Story
Leading
now.
off for Boston, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Down the left field line, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Romy.
So up next,
Gonzalez.
Romy Gonzalez. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Line drive, caught.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Carlos Narvaez.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Foul ball there. Next pitch is downstairs.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
And a ball evens the count. Yankees up by 3. Stays alive. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That's to third, and that's a fair ball. Story around second. Throw into third, and he's out.
As a base runner right there, you're making the call yourself. This ball is clearly in front of you, and you got to know for sure if you're going to be able to make it safely to third. That time he was wrong, as a really nice throw came into third.
And now here is Jarren Duran. First pitch misses. Narvaez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And he grounds one to the right side. LeMahieu is there. Whips it to first. That's out number 3. 1 left for the Red Sox. So the deficit remains 9-6. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Bernardino back to work. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Just missed. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
The left fielder, number 24.
Jason Dominguez getting ready to hit. A switch hitter batting right. Strike 1.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. This one in the dirt. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Move to second, and he dives back in safely.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he...
Oh, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
The catcher, number
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And they lead by 4.
What an aggressive secondary lead. That ball was smoked to left. Be able to score from second. Not only great speed, but great instinct as well.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Brennan Bernardino done for the afternoon, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
So they turn to their closer, Aroldis Chapman.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And next for New York, DJ LeMahieu. Swing and a miss, strike one. Runners on the corners, no outs. In the dirt, blocked. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. 2 men in the scoring position now, still with nobody out. So this really becomes a strikeout situation on the mound.
Next offering way upstairs. Yeah, that's fouled off. That misses, and it's 3-2.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Here's a rocket out to left. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ben Rice.
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
That one hammered center field. Going back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Both runners tagging. They're scoring the sac fly. It's 11-6.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
Judge.
And a foul ball. 2 outs with a runner at third. And ball one to Judge. Activity in the bullpen. Garrett Crochet, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Now one out to right. Abreu makes the catch. That is the inning. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. Through 8 full. It's the Yankees 11 and the Red Sox 6.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back.
New
It's
York
the top of the
Yankees.
9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brent Hedrick.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
David Hamilton digs in now.
The second baseman, David Hamilton.
Ground ball left side. Gets it to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batter, the designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers up to hit. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. And that's off the outside edge. Ball 1. And it's fouled away. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top of the 9th. Got him looking. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Bregman, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a ground ball, and foul ball. Hedrick is just 1 strike away. To the right side, LeMahieu. Throw to first, ball game. And the Yankees slug their way to a win in this one.
9 wins in a row. It's such a good feeling right now with this club that no one wants to be the player that causes the team to lose. In fact, they're looking at ways, each player, every day they come to the ballpark, how can I help us win today? And this is a great feeling. It's like being in the playoffs when individual statistics don't matter. It's all about the team W.
11-6 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.